everybody, and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. And I'm joined in game with Captain Clueless. Captain.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
Hey, so it's been a while.
Yes.
Been quite some time. We don't have Kadef back yet, but hopefully we'll get him pretty soon. You and I were talking a little bit before we started recording about the things that have been introduced with Astroneer.
Yeah.
So all the new power options, the changes to power, the mission log, and we even talked about the new items to unlock for the scrap event that they have reactivated, I guess. But anyhow, so um, so we also talked about what are we going to do this episode, and I guess what we're going to try to do is rehabilitate or remake or give a makeover to the Desolo base. I think this is one of the last bases that does not have a shelter. So if you look, there's no shelter here, nor is there a landing pad. Although there wasn't a landing pad on Vasania, but there is a shelter there. So I think it's not truly a base until it has a shelter and a landing pad.
Okay. That's
We also don't have an atmospheric condenser, which is pointless on Desolo, because there are no gases on Desolo. But there's no chemistry lab, and there's no scrapper or shredder. I'm sorry. City of Heroes moment, scrapper. There's no shredder.
and no trade platform.
No trade platform. So let's see if we can get those things going. And power. There's no RTGs here. If you look.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, ironically, there are 2 lithium over here, but we have no nanocarbon alloy here. And there's just no way to get nanocarbon alloy while we're here. So, I guess first thing would be probably the easy thing. So there's a couple of ways we can approach this. If we go back to Silva, folks that have watched prior episodes when I was doing all the stuff for the missions, I've unlocked pretty much everything you need to build a new base. So I think back on Silva there is a packed chemistry lab. And there are packed RTGs there, I think. So even though we started here on Desolo, we might have to head back to Silva and pick some stuff up as opposed to trying to collect all the resources and build everything. That might be a good way to go.
Well, I mean, we don't have a trade platform, so there's no way to get metals that aren't natively on this moon. So, yeah, I would think we would have to go somewhere.
Okay.
I mean, if nothing else, just to get the hematite to make iron.
Yep. So I'm going to go down here really quick. I want to check my auto extractor on the wolframite because I think there is a bug where when you load up a game, auto extractors kind of freeze up, and you need to revisit them to get them going again.
Okay.
Now I hear it thumping away, but that doesn't mean that it is thumping. Did I go the wrong way?
I don't know.
No, it's over here. Okay. So if you go down and follow the tether line, and then the first branch to the left is where the auto extractor is at.
Okay.
And it does appear to be operating. Okay. 90. I've got 90 wolframite in the canister down here. Okay. And there's quite a bit more to go here. So this one seems to be okay. It did not need to be reset.
Well, that's good.
Alright, so I'm going to come back up to the surface. We need any resin? Holy cow, there's a huge deposit of resin. Whoa, hole. Okay,
Don't fall.
nope. I'm gonna come over here and sniff a couple roses. Oh yeah, there's a mission where you have to collect 10 research samples, and I can't remember what it's called, but come on, it should have been called Sniffing the Roses. But oh well.
Well, if you're going to go that route, it should be stop and smell the roses.
Stop and smell the roses, yeah. So. Alright, are you still up on the surface?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's another thing, folks. I didn't know. This is the first multiplayer game I've been in since the new update. You'll notice Captain has an orange beacon, player beacon, so that's kind of a cool quality of life feature as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Silva. We're going to have to fill up the gas tank too, because it's getting a little low here, it looks like. We got just over 1 canister of hydrazine left.
Maybe I should go up here and actually see if there's more.
What are you trying to get?
Ammonia.
Oh. You got your drill on, by the way.
Oh.
And there's another huge deposit of ammonium over here. Just watch your oxygen.
Yep.
Ooh, oh, this might be a good spot for an auto extractor. There's quite a bit here. Although, Calidor is probably the best place to set up auto extractors for ammonium.
Ah.
You missed a spot right there. You missed a spot.
I missed a bunch of spots.
Yep. Here, do this. You know how to add terrain, right?
Yeah.
So just do a little add, like right there, yeah. Boom. That's a little trick that I found that kind of works to slurp up a lot at once.
Yeah, you've mentioned it before, and I keep forgetting to use it. Oh, I need to breathe.
Hey, speaking of atmospheric condenser, there's one right here.
Yep.
Even though we don't need it.
And would be useless on this place.
Yeah.
Oh, right. We can't fuel up.
No, because we don't have any hydrogen.
Yeah.
No, but there's plenty of hydrazine back on Silva. I think Kadef did a hydrazine duty at one point. So.
Okay.
All right, but ammonium is always good to have.
Yep.
So. All right, ready?
Yes.
Okay. Take us back, Captain.
This one is launched to another planet. And we're just going back to Silva?
Yep.
Easy enough.
And then you can use the W and S to speed up and yeah.
Yeah. Here it is.
Boom. All right. Yep, we
Don't
have
forget
our
where we parked.
Yep. Yeah, here's our little.
Oh, crying out loud!
What?
All I did was exit the shuttle, and I took damage.
Oh. Well, that's because that chair is way up there. So. But yeah, we have our little hydrazine fueling station right here.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
although it is down to 15, so 15 canisters. All right, so right over here is the stack O stuff from the mission completion.
Oh, wow.
So there's
Yeah.
a soil centrifuge, the wonky platform that I've never used before. Oh yeah, and a large canister even.
Ooh,
Um,
nice.
an oxygenator, couple of platforms, and a printer. I thought there was an RTG in this mess. Oh, I guess there isn't. And then you haven't seen it yet, but here is.
Wait, yes, there is.
Oh, there is? Okay.
Oh, wait, no, that's an oxygenator.
There's the cutie RTG. So
Does it fit on your back?
Yes, it does.
Well, apparently not when it's full.
No. Oh, and another thing that they did. Batteries can now stand on their own.
Oh,
So
that's
they're just like that.
nice.
Yep. So that's a quality of life that they added too. So
What about the medium batteries?
no,
Did they do it?
no.
Okay.
All
Just
the
small
medium,
ones.
yeah, all the medium stuff is always like it has been. You have to have a
Okay.
platform for it. All right, so we were going to, so we need some RTGs and a shelter. Uh, so shelter, if I remember, is 2 silicone, 2 plastic. RTG was lithium and nanocarbon alloy.
Yeah.
Do we even have nanocarbon alloy? I know Kadef did some nanocarbon alloy duty, but I don't know if we kept any. We may have used it all.
Steel.
I mean,
Steel.
there are, like, okay, what do we got here?
Carbide.
4. I'm sorry, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I do have 16 RTGs over here, but these are kind of reserved for here. Oh, wait, here's a spare RTG. Here's a 17th. So here's one RTG that will help us to start.
Okay.
So we can take that back to Desolo. Let's see. Where is the ammonium going? Compound, organic, resin. Wow, I don't have a. Okay, I don't have one grabbing ammonium.
I think it's this middle one in the second group.
It's empty though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is
There's
this.
graphite and quartz.
There.
That works.
Okay. So we've got a little bit of ammonium there. Swap these. Put this chair down here so that astroneers don't kill themselves getting out. Alright. So what was I doing? We need an nanocarbon alloy.
Yep.
So that's steel, titanium, nitrogen, helium, argon, hematite. Hematite to iron, iron to steel, steel to nanocarbon alloy, titanium to titanium alloy, and then steel and titanium alloy turns into nanocarbon alloy. Ah. So,
You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about.
yeah. We do have 2 steel already. There's only 2 left, but we do have 2. Titanium. Copper, zinc, aluminum, iron, titanium. There we go. Actually,
I
what I
know
got
there's a
here?
spot for it.
Ceramic, glass, empty. Actually, ooh, that was an interesting noise. That was an interesting noise when I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it too?
Yeah, I heard it too.
Okay. So 2 titanium, 2. Do you remember what's required for titanium alloy?
Uh, isn't it aluminum alloy?
Titanium, some gas, and
Titanium graphene.
oh, graphene.
Yep.
Oof. Well, that's hydrazine and graphite.
Yep.
We've got plenty of graphite. Actually, do we have graphene already? Wow, we're really low on a whole bunch. We don't have a lot here, do we?
Um, it seemed like we've got a whole bunch of canisters and slots for stuff, but we've been using it up.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Graphite. Where's the fueling station? Over here. Let's go grab some hydrazine. Okay, that should get high graphene. If I remember, you need nitrogen with the I think you need nitrogen in that as well.
for the graphene?
Oh, no.
No.
No, for the actually I can just check right here. Derp. Yeah. So we've got the nitrogen. Okay. So I've got that there for you. And then you're going to need helium, I'm pretty certain, for the nanocarbon alloy. So I got that there for you. We got 2 of these. Ah! I was using that.
Sorry.
Having trouble with the hitbox?
Yes. Okay. So
Oh, that's interesting. On my screen, the titanium is still over here, over on the storage. All right, now you should be able to do. Yep. Oh, composite. We just completed a mission.
cool.
Composite perfection. Refined nanocarbon alloy. 10,000 bytes as the reward.
Nice.
from thin air, which I completed a prior episode. So we're going to get 4,000 bytes and a medium gas canister. And, ooh, a medium battery. Ah, this will be cool. Watch these rewards. Bam, bam. There's the new solar panel, and there's one of the new wind turbines.
Wow. You get rewards really fast.
Yeah, I commented in a prior episode how it's like they're just angrily flung down. They just kind of like land.
And
Bam!
you also don't have to use the platform or the exo platform anymore.
Not for the rewards, no.
Okay.
So, all right. So we've got our nanocarbon alloy. Do you want to print up some RTGs?
Where did the lithium end up?
Right here on platform 3.
Ah.
Right on the end there. While you're doing that, I'm going to get... So we also wanted a chemistry lab, right?
Yes.
So a chemistry lab requires... Actually, I'll go to this printer over here. Oh, you're going to need the small printer anyhow. Chemistry lab. Tungsten, glass, and ceramic. I think... Oh, no, we have no tungsten. That has been my bane. Alright. Glass and ceramic.
Oh, if only we knew where to go to get tungsten.
Yeah, I know. 13 ceramic and 26 glass. So I'll just grab the glass and ceramic from here. And then we'll just build when we get there. Okay, so I've got the materials for that. Get that over here. Oh, come on, there we go. We wanted a base. Ooh, high-tech spec. What did that give us? Or what was that for?
That was for building an RTG.
Okay.
Or I assume it was for building an RTG because it happened as soon as it got built.
Yep. So, oh, we get a QT RTG and 2 medium batteries for that. So if you come over here, watch the platform. Ready?
Yep.
It's like they're just flung down from on high.
Yeah, no kidding.
But wow, 2 medium batteries. Cool. We'll find a use for those, I'm sure. So I'm just going to add those to there. Where'd that RTG go?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want to take it with us?
We can take at least one because they work really great on the buggies. You just stick it on a buggy and
you're good to go for forever.
Yep. So, all right.
Actually, one of your rewards was a buggy, wasn't it?
I think so. It's sitting over here, I think. I got it. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Yeah.
Yep. So, all right. I needed plastic and resin. So plastic is compound and carbon. Oh, I should go check my extractors. See how they're doing here.
Yeah, good point.
Carbon way down here.
Yeah. All the way at the end, isn't it?
Yep, right here. Oh. Well, grab some organic.
I was going to say, you want me to burn up some carbon for you?
Let's do this. Turn on the back line. and just, I don't know, let that fill up and then I'll turn it. Once it fills up. That's good. Okay. So let that keep doing its thing. Is there already a carbon? If I turn that off, I can snag it before it goes too far. There. Alright. Plastic. Alright, so I need resin.
You don't have your line isn't working quite right because it doesn't have already carbon in the thing.
Oh.
So it's not getting sucked up.
Ah! Oh, there was that noise again.
I'm not sure what that noise is.
Oh, and organic is making its way down the line. Because too much organic made it onto the smelter platform. Okay, there. I forgot what silicone is. Resin, quartz, and methane. Resin. 1, 2. So if you want to get some silicone going, quartz is right here.
Yep.
I'm going to go check my auto extractor. See how it's doing. We really haven't gotten a lot accomplished, have we? A lot of talking.
A lot of it is just figuring out what you want to do.
Yep. Oh, and the other thing they did, as I'm approaching this gateway chamber, they renamed the surface chambers. So there's actually, I think there's actually a north, a south, and then equator 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, nice.
Nice, but then kind of annoying because, you know, I used to just have the little platform with 1 to 6 organic on it. That doesn't work anymore. Because if it's a, like, North Pole, what is that? Right? Is it 6? Is it 5? What is it?
Well, that's up to you.
Yeah, but I'd have to remember it, and, you know, at my age, I can't remember anything anymore.
Well,
So.
then... then... How expensive are you willing to make it? Because you could do the organics 1 through 4, and then nitrogen for north, and silicon for south.
I guess I could do that, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
I assume you don't want to do nanocarbon for north, because,
No.
well, that's too expensive.
That would just be ridiculous. I actually have a full 400 resin over here.
Wow.
And I forgot to check the amount I've got in my malachite. But I did have to reset that one. So let's head back over. I did not even look at how much was in there. And I should have realized that the resin was full because the beacon is yellow. So 314. So gonna have plenty of copper coming up here.
All right.
Alright. So I can't bring any of this back though, because of course the buggy can't hold it. Alright, you got the silicone?
It not printing for some reason.
You need methane as well, I think.
Well, I know. I just grabbed some.
Oh, okay. Make sure it's methane because occasionally when you load a save, the gas canisters will grab the wrong gas canister if there's a spare one floating around.
Guess I have to load it onto the tray instead of just in my backpack. It won't automatically pull from my backpack. That's not a quality of life improvement.
I would set this one to do that there. And then click the little recycle thing and it'll just, yeah. Alright, that gets us a shelter. Let's see. What else do we need over there? Shredder.
Yes. And that'll be 2 iron, I think.
The extra large? Oh, we got. If you're gonna do it extra large, or don't do it at all.
True. That's true. I don't remember what the extra large is.
2 steel, 2 tungsten carbide. And I think we actually have tungsten carbide here.
Yeah, we do. I remember seeing it on.
It's like the only other. Yeah, it's the only other. Oh, and we only have 1.
Oh, of course.
Wait, do we have scrap? If we have scrap. No, we don't even have scrap. Alright, this tungsten thing. Well, I've got the auto thumper going over on,
You have ceramic.
Oh, that's right. You just reminded me. Landing pad.
That was not what I wanted ceramic for.
Yep, but that reminded me that a landing pad is ceramic and aluminum. Is it the extra large printer? Yep. 2 ceramic, 1 aluminum. Okay.
Oh, that's right. You don't.
What?
I'm gonna burn some bytes.
What don't I have?
You do not always get everything. You didn't get all the drills. You went straight to the level 3.
Oh, are you gonna play that game?
Yeah, I'm gonna play that game.
Cheating.
Oh,
alright.
We do have drill mod 1. Well, then why? Huh. Oh, duh. That's why.
Why?
Because it's a backpack print, not a small printer print.
Oh.
Well, so we don't have to get the Wolframite.
I am going to be permanently part of this landing platform. Bonk. Ow! Alright, the wind and solar panels will be useless on Desolo. Alright, so you're doing tungsten carbide.
Yep.
Alright, I am going to, while you are doing that, I guess, I'm gonna go grab and pack up that resin collection. And bring it back. Ah, I'm stuck on my flower. There. I'm glad I went around the trees and didn't just plow through them.
Trees are good.
Being able to plant them would be cool. So getting the equivalent of a seed or something for trees. Okay. Put you there. Pick up that. We'll put the RTGs here. The auto arm. Disconnect that, disconnect that. Okay. And pack these all up. Oh, hey, I have... Guess what I just found?
Let me guess. 2 tungsten.
No, I have a medium storage canister with 6 scrap in it. It's on the train. I forgot because I was wandering around looking for scrap.
Ah, well.
And it's stuck on the very back, so that's why I didn't remember I had it. Ah, okay. These invisible barriers that you run into are a little annoying. Alright, so I should never have a want for resin ever again.
You say that now.
In my big save, last weekend, no, 2 weekends ago, I spent way too much time playing Astroneer. I got 400 steel. I just had an automated line going, and with
Wow.
with argon and hematite and argon, hematite, smelters, carbon, and after about an hour and a half, um, got my 400 steel. I'm preparing to get 400 nanocarbon alloy if possible. So. Okay. So let me get you this scrap that I've got.
For what?
I don't know. So you don't have to burn through drills.
Too late.
Okay. And then excess resin. We'll take that to, what the heck, we'll take it to Desolo. There. Okay. How are we doing on plenty of hydrogen, plenty of... You know what, let's go ahead and I'm going to fire up the atmospheric condenser. And grab some nitrogen because we're a little low. Come on, where is it? Nitrogen right there. And then because I have this on my backpack, I'm going to try this.
Plenty of it.
There. And that way when it fills up, it should just turn itself off.
Steel is iron, carbon, and the gas, right?
Argon. We've got 85. Argon is over here.
Yeah. Getting... Oh, okay. Right. Getting ahead of myself. Right, let's put this back. What was the silicone and plastic for?
Habitat. Or shelter.
Ah, that's right. But it's easier to transport it with just the materials as opposed to...
Yep.
RTGs.
And I have 2 packed auto extractors now. I think I have auto extractors set up that I put up long ago, and I don't even remember where they're at. That's pretty bad. You know, instead of going back and forth with one item at a time, I probably should have just grabbed the entire storage. I do have 2 RTGs spare now that I packed up that auto extractor. But you already printed 2, right?
No, you
Oh.
got 2 as um, reward for one of the missions.
RTGs or QT RTGs?
I think it was RTGs, wasn't it?
Yep. Okay, yep, there they are. Okay, excellent.
And
So we're gonna have at least 3 RTGs over there. That's 12. You. Okay, that should be good to start. What the heck? We'll take this small printer as well, since it's just sitting here. And then the ceramic, or yeah, the ceramic and glass was for the chemistry lab, right?
yeah.
Yeah, because we need tungsten. Okay.
Yep. And I'm making steel now.
I'm just kind of running back and forth now.
I figured out what
I'm
I figured out
useless.
what it was.
I have nothing to
figured out
do. Sorry, what?
I figured out what it was with the system for the chemistry set. It wouldn't pull off my backpack because I had the recycle on. It'll only not recycle, the repeating. It'll only pull off of the platform if repeating is on.
Okay.
Apparently. And I'll admit I could be wrong, but that's the initial conclusion I came up with. Alright. So 2 steel, 2 tungsten carbide. That should get us a large, or an extra large.
Meat lovers?
Yeah, that too. Shredder.
Fuel for thought. Are you getting those notifications?
When the mission gets completed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, fuel for thought, apparently. So there's some missions that I wasn't aware of. So what was the reward for that? A hydrazine thruster and 3,750 bytes. Incoming. So a spare hydrazine thruster.
Nice.
Gosh, I'm gonna need something to store all this stuff on. Okay.
Maybe one of the missions will have a large platform D.
Um,
Or no, that's right. They renamed it extra large platform. Is it A?
what, the big one, like right here?
No, the big one, like over here where you've got the zebra ball.
Oh, I think that's B. If you hover over it. Yeah, extra large platform B.
Yeah. But it used to be the large platform D.
Yep. There. Just took care of some hydrazine issues while waiting. So 7 more hydrazine.
Nice.
Okay. Because I still have way too much hydrogen. What is this? Methane, which is available on Novus and Atrox. And argon. Best place for that is Glacio. Okay. All right. Well, I don't think we're gonna get to finishing the base this episode.
Okay.
Because we're already 50 minutes into this episode. That's a little longer than I intended. But it was, I want to get a Desolo base up and running because Desolo, it's been neglected. And as we've seen, tungsten is important. So,
Yes.
I've got these 2 extra auto extractors over here, maybe setting up another extractor on it, but that might be overkill.
How much did you say was in the extractor?
I think it was 90 when I looked. 90.
Okay.
I think that's what it was. So by now it probably has around 130 because it's about maybe 130, 140 because it's about 1 a minute from my math that I remember looking at. And we've been going for about since then about 45 minutes. So but you know what? We'll get to that in a future episode. But for right now, I think we made a lot of progress. Getting a base, an actual fully functional base on Desolo would be really good. Sans atmospheric condenser would be really cool. And then revisiting possibly Novus. Because I started there, but I don't know if I finished. I can't remember. So everybody, I hope, I think, yeah, we're done. So I hope all of you had a great time watching. It's been great to have Captain Clueless back.
Yep. Good to be back.
Yep, and we're hopefully going to get Kadef back at some point. And maybe we can do the community build thing at some point. Where we start with a shelter, an RTG, and a large rover, and we all go somewhere and set up a base, each of us, and then we spend time on our bases and see how each of us lay out a base and how creative we get with it. So,
yep.
All right.
We'll have to work out what we want to do in terms of research.
Well, it would be like this save, so just about everything would be unlocked anyhow.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't suggest a new start because you'd have to go through all the effort of unlocking the RTG, the large rover, and all that.
Right. Well, no, I was thinking more around the lines of, if we're all supposed to be setting up separately, then we should all have our own separate pools of research.
You know what? There's 200. I have 255,000 bytes in this save. I'm not concerned so much. Yeah.
Well,
I think
in this save, everything. Yeah. Most of the stuff is unlocked already. So.
Yeah. So, if somebody wants to unlock something, not a big deal.
Yep.
It would just be a hint to the rest of us if we're paying attention. Oh, look, Kadef just unlocked the recreational sphere. I wonder what he's doing with that, So, kind of like the old days of civilization, right? The Aztecs are about to build the Great Wall, or something like that. So, but, okay, well, it's been a lot of fun, and we will hopefully return with Captain Clueless in the future and Kadef. So everybody, thanks for hanging in there for this extra long episode, and we will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. Take care, and bye!
Bye!